Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 26th Annual Wall of Fame ceremony. At this time, would you please stand as we welcome tonight's Wall of Fame honorees.
2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 30. Up. Face. Post. John. David.
Please be seated. I invite you to enjoy a musical arrangement from the Cypress Falls High School Varsity Chamber Orchestra under the direction of John Ricarte. Certainly, we're so thankful for our talented Cypress Falls students and the Varsity Chamber Orchestra. And before that, you also saw our Air Force Junior ROTC Sabre team from Cypress Ridge High School. I think I saw Miss Michelle out there. Where are you, Stephanie? I know she's proud of those young people there at Cypress Ridge. With all the co-curricular and extracurricular opportunities available to young people in this community, it's easy to see why our district continues to grow and so many families choose CFISD. Another reason we maintain our excellence is because of quality staff that we have here in Cypress-Fairbanks ISD, and that's why we're here this evening. Tonight, 5 recipients will be honored for earning professional recognition at the state or national level during the 2018-19 school year. We certainly commend each of these employees for their outstanding service to our district and for representing CFISD as state and national leaders in their field. It's very, very difficult to be a Wall of Fame honoree. We have really tightened up the criteria, so the 5 folks that we're going to honor today have really achieved a great status in their chosen field. So we're certainly proud of each and every one of them. Also this evening, we will recognize one outstanding community member as our 2019 Friend of Education. This individual has dedicated countless hours of time, effort, and resources in taking a stand for public education and has partnered with us providing quality education to more than 117,000 CFISD students. The real backbone of a community is a quality public school system where all are welcome. We are fortunate to have that here in CFISD because of dedicated educators and support staff, excellent school board members, a strong business community, and supportive faith-based community. One of the things that I always tell folks, what separates Cypher ISD from other large districts who are not as successful? And I say it's the strong support that we receive from our community. Certainly we have outstanding staff, we have excellent trustees, but it's our great volunteers in this community that really make the difference in Cypher ISD, and it's the commitment and it's the dedication to Cypher ISD by so many people throughout this community that have helped this district continue to be a lighthouse to thousands of students each year. At this time, I'll ask Chief of Staff Teresa Hull to come forward to make our first presentation.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to introduce our first honoree, Cory Cephas. Cory, if you'll come forward. Cory Cephas, a teacher and head baseball coach at Cypress Ranch High School, is being honored as Texas Boys Baseball Coach of the Year by the National Federation of State High School Associations. During his second year as the head baseball coach at Cypress Ranch, in 2018, he led the Mustangs to their first state tournament in program history. Third state tournament in program history. Cory is in his 20th year in education, all of which have been with CFISD. He credited his assistant coaches, the Cypress Ranch community, and his wife Carrie for their support, in addition to another special group. My biggest thanks goes out to the players whose hard work, dedication, and commitment to the program made it such a special and enjoyable experience for me and the rest of the coaching staff, he said. Ray Zapata, Director of Athletics, said this about Cory. Our athletics department is very proud to be associated with Cory Cephas. He has been exceedingly successful on the field as the head coach of the Cypress Ranch Mustangs, advancing to the state tournament and playing in 2 regional finals. However, what is more impressive about Cory is the way that he carries himself and represents Cypress Ranch in CFISD athletics. He is a consummate professional that seeks to always do the right thing. We are proud of Cory's many accomplishments, but we are most proud of him. His Cypress Ranch principal, Mike Manis, added the following. Coach Cephas focuses not only on the individual development of his athletes, but also teaches them the value of teamwork. He coaches both in the classroom and on the field and works hard to get every student and athlete to believe in themselves and give their all at whatever they do. Cory, congratulations on being the 2019 Wall of Fame honoree. And Ms. Blackshear, our board member, will present you with this award. And I just have to... Okay. I'd like to ask the family members, friends, and colleagues of Cory's to please stand so that we can recognize you as well. I know that he has a lot of supporters here this evening. Congratulations. Thank you very much. You're awesome.
Good evening. I'm Linda Macias, the Chief Academic Officer for the district, and it's my honor to introduce Sergeant Master Sergeant James L. Core III. James, if you'll come up, please. Senior Master Sergeant James L. Core III, the Air Force Junior ROTC instructor at Cypress Ridge High School, is being honored as Aerospace Science Instructor of the Year by the Department of the Air Force Air University. The award program recognizes AFJROTC instructors for their work and outstanding achievement in the development of cadets. The AFJROTC unit at Cypress Ridge High School has been honored with Distinguished Unit Award in each of the last 3 years. James, who was named Cypress Ridge's Teacher of the Year, is in his second year in education. 8 of his years have been here with us in Cy-Fair ISD. According to James, I thank God first because it is a huge honor to be recognized as the AFJROTC Aerospace Science Instructor of the Year, especially when you see the outstanding job and results that 1,000 of your peers are doing worldwide. It also tells me the tremendous job we are doing here at Cy Ridge for our cadets, throughout our district and also the community. This is not just an award for me, but our entire AFJROTC program at Cy Ridge, and with the exceptional support of our principal, Ms. Stephanie Michelle. It is truly an honor and pleasure to be recognized this evening for this outstanding achievement. His principal, Stephanie Michelle, shared, "He teaches leadership values that extend beyond the person, from leading across the school to giving back to our community. The lessons taught in our AFJROTC program help our students be successful no matter their career choice. Senior Master Sergeant Core is a true servant leader, and we are blessed to have him serve our Cypress Ridge High School community." James, congratulations on being a 2019 Wall of Fame honoree, and please accept this award that Mr. Jackson has for you. Family members, friends, and colleagues of Senior Master Sergeant James L. Core, please stand so that we can recognize you. Congratulations again, sir. Our next honoree is John Morrison. John? So it is my pleasure to introduce him. John Morrison is a coordinator of secondary music for Cypress-Fairbanks ISD and is being honored as board president of the Texas Bandmasters Association. Formed in 1920, the Texas Bandmasters Association, or TBA, has grown into the largest state band organization in the world. The TBA serves the band directors of Texas by providing professional development at their annual summer convention, as well as throughout the school year. John has been a Texas Bandmaster Association member for 26 years and is in his 7th and final year as a member of its board of directors. I think that's important, John, yeah. John is in his 26th year in education, and 25 of them have been here with us in CFISD. According to John, having the opportunity to collaborate and manage the professional development of the secondary music teachers here in Cypress-Fairbanks ISD is already a dream situation for me. Even more magical was the opportunity to provide that same quality professional development experience for the band directors across our state. Serving as the president of the Texas Bandmasters Association was an honor that I won't soon forget. Mary Running, our CFIC Director of Fine Arts, said this about John. Mr. Morrison is dedicated to providing proven and meaningful professional development opportunities for the music teachers in our district, as well as the thousands of band directors across Texas. He is a true servant leader and shows through his word and actions a total commitment to the music students and teachers of Cypher ISD. Today, we celebrate his passion and his dedication to music education in Cypress-Fairbanks and across the state. John, congratulations on being a 2009 Wall of Fame honoree, and please accept this award that Julie has. If you are a family member, friend, or colleague of John's, thank John's up here, of John Morrison's, please stand so that we may recognize you. Thank you, John. Now Roy Sprague, our Chief Operations Officer, will continue with our next honoree.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce our next honoree, Anna Morin. Anna, please come forward, please. Anna Morin, a transportation supervisor at the Eldridge Transportation Center, is being honored as Supervisor of the Year by the Texas Association for Pupil Transportation. Anna is in her 7th year in education, all of which have been here in Cypher ISD. A former bus driver and charter driver, Anna helped spearhead the Transportation Department's goal of earning an Anti-Defamation League No Place for Hate designation. In the summer of 2018, the transportation team became the first support department in the country to earn this distinction. Since that time, Anna has taken on a bigger role with the No Place for Hate initiative, including presenting at the 2019 Transportation in Service and leading monthly meetings. According to Anna, this honor is not mine alone. It is an accomplishment gained together and belongs to the entire transportation team, a tribute to our combined effort and dedication to the students of our district. Dr. Kane Smith, Cypher ISD Director of Transportation, said this about Anna. We are grateful and appreciative of Ms. Morin's assistance and leadership with the No Place for Hate initiative, which we will continue for years to come. We are also excited to see where her drive and passion for transportation will take her, as the possibilities are endless. Beyond this, Ms. Morin's positive attitude and servant's heart makes her loved and respected by all she works with. She is always available for the employees, campuses, parents, and students. Her devotion to our department and the district is impeccable. She demonstrates what it means to be a leader, and she is very deserving of this recognition by Cypress-Fairbanks ISD. Anna, congratulations on being a 2019 Wall of Fame honoree. Please accept this award. I would like to ask the family members, friends, and colleagues of Anna Morin to please stand so that you can be recognized as well. Thank you. It is my pleasure to now introduce our final honoree, Cheryl Strobel. Cheryl, please come forward. Cheryl Strobel, a special needs bus attendant at the Barker Transportation Center, is being honored as Special Needs Attendant of the Year by the Texas Association for Pupil Transportation. The TAPT promotes safe and efficient pupil transportation for Texas public school districts. Its members work to improve pupil transportation policy, standards, and equipment on the local, state, and national levels. Cheryl is in her 8th year in education, all of which have been served here in Cypher ISD. Cheryl said, "When I was told about being named Special Needs Attendant of the Year, I felt very grateful and proud. I work with so many dedicated people, but to be chosen, that is an honor." Dr. Kane Smith, Cypher ISD Director of Transportation, said this about Cheryl. Ms. Strobel is extremely reliable and consistent. knowing that our children rely on her every day to get to school so they can receive the educational opportunities they need. Ms. Strobel constantly has a positive attitude and always has a smile on her face. Her focus is on our students' safety and comfort on the bus every day. One of her students' favorite books is Star Wars, and reading the book is a method that is used to keep him calm on the bus ride. In the event that the student does not have his book, Ms. Strobel always makes certain to have an extra copy with her so that she can read to the child. Cheryl, congratulations on being named the 2019 Wall of Fame honoree. Please accept this award. I would like to ask the family members, friends, and our colleagues of Cheryl Strobel to please stand so you can be recognized as well. Thank you. I will now turn this over to Dr. Henry.
Thank you, Roy, and other presenters, honorees. You know, something that I noticed while I was standing up here, of course, Cypher ISD is known for outstanding academic success. But look at the group that are being honored here today. We've got a couple of folks that support, are in the support part of the school district. We've got athletics represented. We've got fine arts represented. We've got ROTC represented. So you can see that although the classroom is maybe the most important thing that we do, the other half of education are all of those activities and, of course, the great support we receive. So congratulations to all of you. It's an honor for me to be in your presence today, and I congratulate you in just the difference that you're making in the lives of children every day. So congratulations there. Our final award this evening is presented to our friend of education. Now, think about this, and Larry, I'm going to warn you right up front. I've got some prepared remarks, but anybody that knows me, and you being a pastor and a preacher, and me being a preacher's son, I can venture off those notes if I want to. So what I say won't necessarily follow what's written here. But I would ask, before Larry comes up, I want to ask our 4 trustees that are here to come stand in front. And Ms. Blacksher, would you grab that right there? And then Larry, I want you to come and stand in the middle of this group right here while I talk a little bit about you. Our friend of education this year is Larry Womack. And I'll be honest, when I think about people that have impressed me in my 8.5 years in Cypher ISD, I think of Larry Womack. He is the epitome of not only a friend of education, but a friend of this community. You know, so often, and you've heard me say it already, Larry is a minister. And so often, ministers are out front and they're telling you all of these great things about themselves, maybe, or they're the real centerpiece of everything. But that's really not Larry. Larry's about shining the light on others. He's about serving in the background. He's about working and getting things done. I had the honor to go to Larry's retirement ceremony this spring, and I saw the most eclectic group of people come forward to talk about the difference that Larry had made in their life. And I'm talking about people that may be affluent, people that are less affluent. I saw black, white, brown. I even saw bikers that came to talk about the difference that Larry's made in their life. And Larry, that's what you've done in my life. You've made a quiet difference. You know, again, you heard me say I'm a preacher's kid myself. And Larry is the kind of pastor and the kind of preacher that I appreciate, because he not only talks the talk, he walks the walk, and I appreciate that, Larry. In 2008, Copperfield Church responded to Mission Houston's Whole and Healthy Children initiative by partnering with CFISD's Hare Grove Elementary School. Pastor Womack invited other area churches to join him in this mission, and soon Calvary Community Church united with Copperfield Church in a joint CFISD Adopt-a-School partnership with Hare Grove Elementary. In 2014, Calvary and Copperfield churches were awarded the Texas Association of Partners in Education Community Partnership Crystal Award. That was a little redundant one. I mean, that was kind of a, yeah. In the first 3 years of this church-school partnership, Hare Grove's tax scores improved from 71% to 91%, and the school's rating improved from academically acceptable to exemplary. Now, certainly the professional educators on that campus had a big part to do with that, but the strong support of the community certainly played a role. Because there's an old saying in education, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And they saw people in the community caring for them. Your faith was alive. Your faith wasn't just talk. Pastor Womack has been an active member of the CFISD community, including serving on the Cy-Fair Houston Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and on CFISD's Long Range Planning Committee that presented a recommendation for the 2019 bond referendum. He has also volunteered as a CFISD bus buddy, helping young riders on the first 2 days of school. And there are a countless number of other areas that I could talk to you about. Larry and the contributions he's not only made to Cy-Fair ISD, but the Cy-Fair ISD community. But again, going off script a little bit, Larry, the best thing about you is you're a friend to me. When you go to bed at night and sometimes you have a lot of responsibility and there are prayer warriors out there that are praying for you every day. And I know you've been one of those for me the last 8.5 years. So as a friend, as a colleague, thank you so much. Larry is quiet, but Larry, you're special. And I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate your continued support of Cy-Fair ISD. In fact, at his retirement deal, he said, I know I'm retiring from the church, but I want to continue to contribute to this community, and I know he means that. It's with great pleasure that I present to you the 2019 Friend of Education Award, and that goes to Mr. Larry Womack. Larry, congratulations. This is the blue side. Just one thing that I will end this with, a couple of things actually. Oh, yeah, Larry, stand up here again. I've got all these helpers over. Anybody that's a friend or family of Larry that's here, would you please stand? In my defense, Larry, in about, I guess it was April of 2011, I was here at a CFISD board meeting to be named the new superintendent of Cy-Fair ISD, and I forgot to introduce my wife. So it's nothing personal, and it's not even my ex-wife now. So that's pretty good. A couple of things that I would add to the end here is think about this, guys, the 5 of you. We have 16,000 employees, and the 5 of you have received a state or national award. That's really something that's commendable. So congratulations for that. And then, Larry, think of this. In the Cy-Fair ISD community, within our borders, we have roughly 750,000 people. You're 1 in 750,000 for 2019. So congratulations and thank you. Before we close tonight's program, I would be remiss if I did not recognize members of the Wall of Fame committee who were instrumental in the selection process of the recipients who were honored tonight. If you are a member of the committee, will you please stand so that we can recognize you? I know this is not a long ceremony, and y'all would probably like for me to speak another 30 minutes, but thank you for taking the time to come out on this Monday to attend this Wall of Fame ceremony. Make sure that you view the portraits back here, and these will hang in our foyer over the next 12 months. So go by and check those out. And if it's the 5 of you, Larry, if it's not a picture you like, well, I'm sorry, it's behind glass now. So you're going to have to live with it for a year. Thank you for being here this evening. There are refreshments right outside the boardroom here, so please enjoy those. And at this time, we are dismissed. Thank you so much.